Let's now join the Bella Brave episode in progress.
And we put a lot of trust in God, and we put a lot of trust in Bella's surgeons and doctors, and we really just survived off of that faith. And Bella showed us her resiliency as the warrior and the miracle that she is, pushing through every procedure, surgery, and issues that were so relentless in those first 2 years.
How much has this changed your lives?
Oh, it's bittersweet to say, because in so many ways it's caused so many obstacles. I've lost my job. Like, I was a full-time teacher, and with her increasing medical needs, I could not continue with my career, and I had to give that up. It's caused our family to be under 3 to 4 separate rooms for nights on end. Me at the Ronald McDonald House, my husband at home, Bella in hospital, any kind of situation. It's caused a lot of family separation and intense scenarios. It's been really difficult that way, but the sweet side of it is it has shown me how healing it is to help others and to understand what truly matters in life. There's so many others I've seen by living in hospital that it's kind of cliche, but you can say, like, they have it worse, right? And so it's taught me, okay, I don't need to complain. I can trust, I can have faith, I can persevere, because there's, in the most unimaginable, horrible situations we have been through, I've still seen other parents, struggle more or not be able to bring their kiddos home. And it's like, just keep the faith and things will get better. And we were just really tested in that.
Now, Bella she's got quite the personality, and as parents, and she's coming through all this, you have another child 5 years after her. So, I mean, based on what you just shared with me, that part of life could feel like slow motion, like, why am I going through all this? So the idea that then you have another child, share with me a bit of, the decision to do that, and then some of what you went through and where you stand now, where Waylon needs to mind his manners and not bother Bella when she's playing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. What were you going to say?
Remember when I was in the ambulance, I was like, get away.
Yeah.
Tell him about that.
That was a good memory. We made one of our TikTok videos. Bella was needing a road ambulance to the hospital from where we live. And she was quite stable, but they needed her.
Wasn't that the one where they first poked my foot?
Yeah, they were working on your bowels.
Wasn't it the one where they were first at our hospital, they were poking me on my stomach?
Yeah, they were trying to help you because your bowels were blocking and they were acting up, and they needed to.
And then you had to run home, pat, and run back to the hospital.
Yeah, that was an emergency. Get on the road, get to the special hospital.
Which one was it? Sickest?
Alberta Children's.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was. And so we were in the back of an ambulance, and there.
How long was it? It probably been shorter than 5 hours.
It was about a 5-hour drive. Yeah.
No,
Oh, it was shorter because we were in the ambulance. Yeah, and they turned on their sirens.
It was probably 4.5 hours.
Yeah. And you were like, as soon as the sirens came on and we got in the city of Calgary, you were like, move, get out of my way, people. It's really funny. So
was also that the one where I was Ariel?
I don't remember if that was. Bella likes to refer to herself as being Ariel when she needs a breathing tube. So she's had quite a few surgeries where she has to be put under, and then she's coming up with a breathing tube. And she's shocked her doctors by being able to sit up and the next day not need this breathing tube, take it out. So she thinks of Ariel because she has no voice with that.
Wasn't that when I was 8 or 9? I mean, 7 or 8?
You were 6 or 7, I think, with that one. Yeah.
6, 7, or 8.
6. Yeah. 6. Okay, let me get on to his first question now, okay?
She had
So-
to tell. She had to get the story going. We
Oh,
got
yeah,
it
yeah.
lined up now.
We got stories now. We got stories. That's okay. So back to our decision about to have a second child. We had many discussions.
Waylon was our second child.
Yeah, to have him. Yeah, to have Waylon. We went through many discussions with
Do
Bella's.
you want him or not?
Yes, I did. Of course we did.
How dare you?
We didn't know if he was going to be a boy or a girl. I also have you on videotape telling me that you hope it's a baby boy.
Nope.
But she changed her mind, as you can tell.
You are listening to Leave Your Mark with your host, Vince Cortese. Leave your mark. Inspiring the world, one guest at a time.
Being through so much isolation and in hospital with Bella, knowing at this point, 2 or 3 years in, still trying to decide on this, talk to her doctors. She had been through so much isolation, so much time away from friends and family. And we didn't want that type of life to continue for her. We wanted, she'd been so restricted with her bone marrow transplant and time in hospital from friends. And we didn't want her to essentially grow up alone. And we wanted her to have siblings and we wanted to build a family, but we wanted to do it safely and not have our next child have to go through so much as she did. So we worked with her doctors and genetics team to find out the safest way to do that. Once we learned the risks that, we didn't want another child to have to go through that trauma again. So but we also wanted to build our family safely. And we're happy that he is healthy and doing great and really makes our family complete.
You just left your mark. Thanks for listening. Listen to more episodes on demand. Just click Leave Your Mark with Vince Cortese.